and welcome back to another video. So today's sketchbook session or sketchbook doodles video, we are going to be doing something that I haven't done in a while, which is actually using water-based markers for doodling. So as you can see, I have some sketches already pre-sketched, I guess, and I am going to be coloring them with some water-based markers, and then we're going to use the same kind of water-based markers to do the line work as well, just to make sure that the lines don't become too dark and that we can pick a specific color scheme. So I am using the palette color Eno for the sketches, which is the ones that you guys already see, which is like the red ones. I'm kind of using a mixture for the water-based markers. So I have the Crayola Super Tips, I have the Tombow markers, as well as the Magic Fly markers. Now the Magic Fly markers are going to act as a kind of like my fine liner, as well as any other of my kind of like brighter colors that I have in the set. I thought it'd be easier for me to mix and match, as it was a bit easier for me to find color schemes that I like. So I decided to pull out a scrap piece of cardstock and do a little bit of swatching. So I had 3 different yellows that I could choose from, and for who I'm drawing Kyo from Nijisanji En, which they are from the, I guess it's the 6th wave of Aluna, and I'm going to be drawing Aster after this. So yeah, I kind of wanted to show you guys the process of me kind of doing the swatching and checking of how I usually pick color schemes when I'm doing kind of spreads like this. Usually when I'm doing spreads with like water-based markers and stuff, I like to make the color scheme a little bit more cohesive if I can. And I thought it'd be fun to do Kyo because I feel like his main colors are very vibrant and very cute. So in his design, his hair is like this pretty blue color, as well. He has like a bit of pink and I believe like a black streak in his hair as well. But his outfit is kind of like more composed of whites, blues, and yellows. So that's why I incorporated yellow. So we kind of have these almost Easter-ish colors, very fun, very vibrant. And one thing that I noticed is that I don't know if I just became a little bit too foreign with using water-based markers, but these ones seemed a little bit more streakier than usual. But luckily when I decide to do the line work on top, it kind of fixes it a little bit, because right now it looks really streaky and a little bit too messy for my liking. But yeah, the line work kind of makes things look a little bit more finished, so that really helps. You can see that even for some of the gray areas in Kyo's outfit, I just made it the blue, such as like the pants, and I believe their tie is closer to the same kind of like gingham gray color or plaid color. And then we have a very bright yellow. I do apologize that probably the gain on my webcam might be a little bit too high, so things are a little bit too bright. But hopefully when I switched over to doing the line work, we can see the sketch a little bit more cleaner. So his eyes actually have like a gradient, so they're kind of blue and yellow, and I forgot to leave some space to leave like blue on its own, otherwise it does turn a lot greener, or it does turn green because I'm mixing yellow and blue. So I do have his eye color technically wrong, but I don't really mind. Usually when I'm doing any kind of these sketch pages where I'm playing around with water-based markers, I don't want to be too restricted to the colors. I try my best to limit myself to a max of 4 colors, usually 3 colors ish for the whole spread in terms of like the main colors, minus like usually the skin tone. Skin tone, I tend to use a pale pink because most of the characters that I end up doing fan art of tend to have fairer skin. But for the other accent colors, let's say for Kyo we have yellow, blue, and pink, I just wanted to make sure that it's kind of like throughout the whole page, so like things look cohesive. And then for his line work color, I actually chose kind of this navy blue color that I had from Magic Fly, and I like it. I think it's dark enough, but it's also a little bit softer than me using a completely black kind of like needlepoint pen that I usually use. I actually did, I think, one other spread like this prior to filming this, and I actually used my usual needlepoint pen, and I noticed that the blade through was a little bit too much. There's a little bit too much ghosting for my liking, which is why I opted to use the Magic Fly markers. As long as I don't go over the same area too many times, it actually works out quite well. So yeah, added a few stars and stuff to his spread as well, so we can kind of have the 3 colors throughout the whole page. And I did the same thing with his name, kind of like alternating between all 3 colors. I think for Asters, I think I only used 3 colors, maybe. Like I said, minus the skin tone. I think, I think because Kyo, I definitely wanted to use the yellow, blue, and pink for the whole spread. Aster is a little bit more purple and yellow, so it's easier for me to limit the colors a little bit more. But if you're working with water-based markers, do what you enjoy the most. But if you would like to do more of a kind of like a challenge, or even just want a little bit more cohesion in your spreads, try to limit your color palette a little bit, and I don't know, try to find some light colors, maybe some darker colors, and a mid-tone would be nice. For Kyo's, a lot of his colors are kind of more mid-tone. They're very vibrant, so it's kind of hard to say whether or not yellow is in the mid-tone or it's brighter, but definitely having the darker line work makes things pop. Which kind of works out for me, because I definitely didn't really like how this was looking, other than me cleaning it up with the line work. So I should have prefaced this earlier. If you're watching this and you're wondering if I'm streaming today, because today is Monday, I am not. I will be streaming next Monday most likely. So I'm skipping this Monday as well as Thursday. So Thursday I have to, what am I saying? On Thursday I actually am going to be doing on a road trip to Edmonton so that I can prepare for Animethon, because that is this weekend. So if you're in Edmonton and you're gonna go to Animethon, feel free to come say hi and stop by at my table. I believe I'm at A63 in the Artist Alley, so yes. In terms of the footage, actually, now that I'm thinking about this, I filmed this almost, I think it's 2 weeks ago-ish. I filmed Kyo's before their debut, and I filmed Aster the same day of their, like, Aluna's debut. So apologies if Kyo seems a little bit out of character. I know he's a little bit more, like, of the, funny enough, like, cheerful guy, but he's also very funny. I actually really like his attitude, so yeah, I hope to watch more of his stuff in the future. Design-wise, the one that caught my eye the most was actually Aster, so I really wanted to draw him. And if you've been to my Twitch stream, I actually drew him on the stream as well, because I just really wanted to play around with purples and pinks. I think that piece turned out really pretty, so I am really fond of it. But yeah, so this was filmed a while ago. I'm doing the voiceover a little bit late, and then I have another session kind of like pre-recorded, and hopefully I'll do the voiceover for that a little bit early as well, which will be Monday's video next week. I'm trying to have a backlog, but I've been really terrible at keeping a backlog. I've been trying to balance between doing prep work and filming, and I'm having a little bit of a hard time. But yeah, here's Kyo, and here we're on to Aster. So Aluna's debut was actually quite late, or not too late actually. I think it was like around 7 p.m. to 10 p.m. ish was around the range of when the debut train kind of got started. I decided to do Aster after his debut. I think I was sketching it and sketching and kind of planning it throughout Ren's stream, I believe. And as soon as Scarla's ended, I decided to actually film this. So I was able to pull some quotes from, I think, the stuff that he said from his debut program. If not, I think I might have split this into 2 days, and I think I pulled some quotes from his 2.0 debut stream. So yeah, it was just a little bit easier for me to pull quotes from his if I watched some of their content. So I can say for the most part, I've mostly watched Maria the most out of Aluna. I did watch Kyo and I did watch Aster. I haven't watched too much of Aya, Scarla, and Ren, but hopefully in the future I will. We'll see. For the most part, like, I find Nijisanji as like a whole very easy to listen to and very easy to watch, but there are definitely certain members of Nijisanji that I gravitate towards, and currently I've been listening more and more and like watching more and more of the Nijisanji girls. I don't know if it's just because like they tend to have a little bit more of that chaotic comfier vibe, more especially like more recently. I love watching Pomu late at night. It's just really nice, especially like when she has like Minecraft streams and stuff. It's just nice to put in the background and get work done, because it's like basically just a chatting stream, which I really like. But yeah, I've been trying to catch up on Luca and Ike's and Shu's VODs, and same with Alban. Yeah, if you guys are into Niji, and please let me know who's your favorite, who's your Oshi and stuff. Even if you don't watch EN, if you're into like Hololive or Holostars, I know Holostars has their recent, I think it's like Tempest, also debuted. Really liking them too, so yeah. Yeah, just let me know if you guys are into VTubers and stuff. I love hearing the variety of people's Oshis and stuff, because I know a lot of people are into also like JP, and just like other VTubers that speak other languages as well. So yeah, it's very nice to hear. I don't know, I love hearing the variety, if that makes sense. So yeah, for Aster, I actually did use 3 colors for the main colors, because I guess I wanted a lighter purple to accent his white jacket and stuff. I guess maybe the yellow and the purple were a little bit too dark, and I think if I did take out the lighter lavender color, I might have made everything too dark, because I think I would have opted for the purple, and it would have made everything overwhelmingly too purple. So yeah, I'm glad I actually did use 3 colors. Yeah, I think it's like the Tombow markers. If not, it was one of the markers from a different set. It might have been the Ohuhu. Who knows? I have like 4 different sets of brands of water-based markers, because I was like on a hunt to look for some like pastel markers. Yeah, I know Magic Fly tends to be on the vibrant side, but it kind of works out because it has like a fine tip as well. I like using it for line art a lot of the times, and a lot of the brighter colors work well with my black markers, which is nice. Okay, I screwed up. So I accidentally made his, I think it's like his eyeliner. I don't really remember. I should really take a look a bit later. I think it's like the top of his eyes have purple eyeliner and the underside of his eyes have yellow. But I think when I initially did it, I put it on each eye, if that makes sense. Like he has heterochromia, so he has like a purple eye and a yellow eye. So I kind of like separated the eyeshadows like that, which was incorrect. Yeah, so it kind of got a little bit messy near his eyes, which kind of sucks. I actually really like the sketch in the upper left, but I botched it with the markers. So you're gonna see later that I wasn't able to fix it or redeem it when I did the line art for it. So like in the end, I am going to cover the left eye of that, because I really don't like it. Even right now, he looks super derped. He looks very cross-eyed, so yeah. If you're unfamiliar, I am drawing Aster Arcadia. Yeah, and he's just a very cute, I don't know, just a cute VTuber. Yeah, I think I watched his, which stream was it? I don't really remember what it was called. I think it was like some kind of, it looked like an RPG-ish game, or like a shooter game or something. I don't really remember what it's called. Like the title of the game is kind of slipping me. I know my brother played the game apparently, so yeah. I don't know. I think his personality and his voice is quite cute. Yeah, I still like watching Maria the most just because of the comfy vibes. But hopefully I will watch more of them and see who actually is my Oshi. Because I think for even like Luxium and Noctix, the one that caught my eye in the beginning, or I guess like not for Luxium. Luxium, like the one who caught my eye was obviously Ike. His design is immaculate, but also he is one of my Oshis, so yeah. I guess like for me, yeah, that didn't change. It really didn't change. But then for what is it called? Noctix, the one that caught my eye was Uki and Sunny mostly. Sunny's model is too pretty, and then Uki's model I really liked. And I really liked his voice as well, but I didn't think I would actually like Alban the most, if that makes sense. I don't know, he's just really cute and adorable and very like upbeat. Yeah. I don't know what I'm talking about. I feel like my brain is like slowly decaying inside from lack of sleep, me having like a spike at like 2 a.m. to work. And I've been just like cutting stickers for the last few hours. So Yeah, but doing the voiceover is kind of giving myself a break. But hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. I know it's a little bit shorter, I believe. I usually try to make the videos closer to 20 minutes, but recent sessions, they've been a little bit shorter. Hopefully you guys will like next week's video as well. I had a lot of fun working on sketching a little bit differently than I usually do. I'm trying to show you guys some... Oh yeah, I did a spread in between. But yeah, here's Kyo. And then here's Aster. I did cover his eye, but hopefully you guys enjoyed today's session, and I will talk to you guys next time. Bye!